Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. I'm Kevin Harlan, here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And checking out some numbers for him.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Cada in at the center position. And for the Pacers, Neesmith on the wing, he's paired with Mathurin. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then there's Andrew Nembhard.
Here we go.
And it's Huff in at center. And Greg, we don't expect the pace to be fast tonight. These teams operate in the half court, don't they?
Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court. And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Outside, White. His three-pointers off the mark. And a wide open look for Mathurin. No good from outside. Nembhard against Pritchard. Pass to Brown. Fires the three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
Neesmith, the pass to Huff. Mathurin with a screen on Pritchard. Too open that time. Made it look too easy. Nembhard's got 5 points so far. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Indiana. Right away, we got to talking about Jaylen Brown, and he said he's going to make trouble for us, but with strong coverage and fast rotations, I think we'll do a good job limiting his production. Some confident words from coach on how they'll slow down Brown's output tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. So it's Boston now, following the score by Indiana. Here's Brown. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown. It is just another weapon in his arsenal now.
The baseline jam. It's rebounded by Walsh. For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to the Bucks. White, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Now, Neesmith. Back to Siakam. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And that shot was well contested, but Siakam's just too tricky for it. It puts his skills to work and able to get to the basket.
Pass to Pritchard. Back to White. And here's Brown outside. The Pacers pull it in. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they wanted.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, on the heels of star Tyrese Halliburton's unfortunate Achilles tear, the Pacers losing starting center Miles Turner in free agency, this is a team that had boasted tremendous depth, and that depth will be testing what amounts to something of a gap year in Indy.
They'll be challenged for certain. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Back to Nembhard. Siakam up top. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's White, following the score by Indiana. pass to Pritchard. And the three ball is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pacers leading by 3. Now Neesmith. Indiana moving it around. Mathurin for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Mathurin's got 5.
Mathurin's team needing that one. And boy, he does not disappoint.
Outside White. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Siakam outside. Here he goes. It's good. 6 points for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Nembhard against Pritchard. White a screen on Nembhard. Just 5 on the clock. A shot by Pritchard, no good. The Pacers have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Nembhard finds Neesmith. Back to Siakam. Indiana needs to get a shot off. That's a 2 for Mathurin. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. White against Mathurin. White the pass to Walsh. Here's Brown. Mathurin with some nice defense. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Pacers. 6-point game. Neesmith the pass to Nembhard. Steps back and shoots. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Brown feeling out a bit. Crafty move. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Brown's got 7 points.
A very athletic play by Brown, getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
Siakam passes to Mathurin. From downtown. Rebound Boston. Their last encounter was in Boston.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Brown wide open. He fires. They get it again. He gets it in there. Now just a 4-point Indiana lead.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Siakam passes to Mathurin. Pass to Huff. A three-pointer is right on target. 5 points in the game.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Celtics trailed by 7. Outside, White. Brown outside. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Pass to Mathurin. Nembhard for 3. And Indiana, another 3.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now Brown. He's got 7. Out to White. Fires the 3. Hands it from downtown.
For 3.
Indiana leading by 7. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Here's White. He's coming off a 19-point game against Indiana. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Some changes here for the Pacers. Shepard's checked in for Aaron Nesmith, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Here's Tillman. Outside, Simons. Just 4 to shoot. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And while he's not the biggest guy in the world, Simons will battle and make some tough shots like that one.
Pacers leading by 7. Pass to McConnell. Shepard with his screen for McConnell. Siakam outside. From the arc. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And it's Simons off the drive. Stolen by McConnell. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. This one for 3. A rebound by Simons.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Shepard the pass to Huff. And the shot goes in. And now it's a 12-point Pacer lead.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Simons with the ball. Picked up by Shepard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Simons has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
Mathurin for 3. Rebound Boston. 1:15 left to play in the first quarter. Simons the pass to Boucher. And he lays it straight in. Boucher's got it back down to within single digits for Boston.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Lets it go from deep. Tillman grabs the miss. Siakam's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Outside, Simons. Outside, White. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Huff.
And sometimes on defense, people just get lucky.
It's good from Shepard on the assist from Mathurin.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
Well, it was the Boston Boston Celtics winning their last game against Indiana.
And they definitely kept their eyes on the prize, put on a real entertaining comeback, and that's a feel-good game when you can win like that.
Now, here's Simons. An 11-point game for him in the win against Indiana. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's the Pacers up 10. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Pacers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And they're also hitting that mid-range shot at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success throughout.
We've got Matthews, Isaiah Jackson out there with Walker. Then there's Shepard, and it's McConnell in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." Kevin, back to you.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Simons with the ball. Six on the shot clock. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Indiana leading by 10. McConnell passes to Jackson. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And so it's Boston with it. Now Pritchard. 11-point game his last outing. Hauser the pass to Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's good. 2 points. Simons has got 6.
You've got to keep track of Simons all over the floor. Give him an inch of space and he'll burn you.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Shepard, covered by Simons. Now Shepard, nailed from three-point land. Shepard's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pacers. McConnell against Pritchard. Here's Hauser. For the 3, drops in the tray.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough. Length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
2K leaderboard. If you want to talk defense and talk block shots, just have a look at these teams, what they've done the last month. In third, the Pacers. Fifth on the list, the Celtics.
I mean, I love the interior defense both these teams have been playing. I mean, the shot blocking numbers are off the charts.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. To the wing on the left. Pass to Siakam. Offensive rebound, and the dunk by Jackson.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Here are your Indiana Pacers.
And the Celtics making a change here. Brown's checked in. Indiana on D. Brown jams it in.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T connected cam. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And here is Siakam. 13 points in the game. Takes the three. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
To the inside. Here's Tillman. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Love to see Brown facilitate out of a pick and roll, and I'm sure his coach feels the same way.
Pacers leading by 8. Pass to Nembhard. Indiana moving the ball over. Siakam up top. Hauser defending. Here's Nembhard. Shot clock at 5. Off target from outside.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pritchard passes to Tillman. Now Pritchard. He's covered by McConnell. Latrey. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Can't connect from short range.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
And it's Brown missing.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Neesmith finds Siakam. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
Celtics trail by 10. Here's Pritchard. He's got 5. Here's Brown. Boston again missing.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Nemhard. The rebound by Simons. The Celtics have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter and finished off by Brown.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
Here's McConnell. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Make some noise.
Some changes here for the Pacers. Off's jacked in, and it's Benedict Mathurin in for T.J. McConnell. The Celtics also changing it up. Cade is jacked in, and Derek White subbed in for Anfernee Simons. Nemhard finds Siakam. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Back to Nemhard. They set the pick. Here's the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Nemhard's got 11 points.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
White looking around. The 3. The Pacers pull it in. Siakam, high post. Here's Nemhard. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Bounce pass, Pritchard. Brown against Mathurin. 5 to shoot. Out to White. From outside the arc. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. Pacers leading by 8. Outside Mathurin. There's a good screen. There's the 3. That shot off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Nemhard against Pritchard. White, and he makes good on the layup. 12 points for Derek White.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Indiana's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Back to Nemhard. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing here by 8. Outside, White. Now, here's Brown. He had 31 points in the win against Indiana.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
They grabbed their own miss. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. For three, cash money, Brown with the tray.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Siakam outside. And finished off by Siakam.
And right now, Siakam is cooking. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep feeding the hot hand.
Hauser with the ball. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Takes a three. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Mathurin's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Nembhard. Mathurin against Pritchard. Here's Huff. Rebounded by the Celtics. Cata's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's White. Now here's Brown. Neesmith covering. Brown dishes to White.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
4 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, Greg, hadn't this been a fun season so far? And it feels like the highlights just become more and more spectacular.
And that's because these guys are so competitive, trying to constantly one-up each other, and the fans are the beneficiaries.
First free throw is good. Some changes for Boston. Walsh is checked in, and it's Simons in for Pritchard. And so he makes both from the line. And so here is Indiana. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Outside Mathurin. Siakam left side. Lets the three fly. And it's Mathurin missing.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Outside White. Mathurin against Brown. Back to White. Over Neesmith. And another miss by Boston. Pacers leading by 5. Mathurin passes to Huff. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And this is important to Mathurin's development. I like seeing his work on improving his ability to make plays.
.103 left in the first half. Pass to Cata. Nice ball movement by Boston. Simons, the pass to Cata. Brown outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Brown's got 10 points in the quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And Indiana shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Siakam's shot is off.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And it's Simons missing. And Indiana shooting around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. Pass to Mathurin. The three. That one's good. Just his third make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
And for a classic two-guard like Mathurin, you have to knock down threes with consistency.
And so it's Indiana bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. We've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's first take a gander at the rest of the NBA's schedule for the night and what's in store. For the Spurs, they'll be up against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Tip-off will be 2:30 p.m. Eastern.
Two of the best teams in the league facing off. Let's go.
Oh, let's go. That's going to be a fun one, guys.
And guys, let's talk about the game we were watching. Pascal Siakam has been huge thus far.
They keep feeding him, and he's getting after it. Once you let him get comfortable, tough to slow him down, Kenny.
Yeah, especially when you slow down the word comfortable. You actually see better defense at times, but he finds another way to get it done.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Celtics trail by 7. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Pritchard and White are their guards. Then there's Brown, and it's Walsh in at the power forward.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
And it's the Pacers with the ball, following Jaylen Brown's 3. On the wing, Mathurin. He's covered by Brown. Plays it up and banks it in. Mathurin's got 10 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pritchard passes to Keita. Brown outside. Pass to White. 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Yep, it counts.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Now, here's Brown. He's got 20. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Nembhard, the pass to Huff. And here is Neesmith. Outside Mathurin. And finished off by Siakam.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. 7-point differential. Pass to Brown. They set the pick. From past the arc. Pacers with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Mathurin for 3. It's rebounded by Walsh.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Brown outside. Mathurin with some nice defense. Pacers leading by 7. Inside, Neesmith. That's tipped, and he gets it back. Huff passes to Siakam. Here's Neesmith. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Brown. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. Pass to Walsh. Down low. Brown inside. Defended by Mathurin. Brown against Siakam. Outside, White. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
When you think about Derek White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derek makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't. And most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation.
Here's Pritchard. 8 points for him. Here's Brown. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Brown's got 22 points.
You see the confidence building in Brown offensively. First, it was taking over stretches. Now, it's taking over games.
Nembhard, the pass to Huff. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting it in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
That free throw, no good. Sam Hauser's checked in for Boston. And he sinks the second. Celtics trail by 9. Now Pritchard. He's got 8. Pass to Hauser. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Siakam misses. The Celtics have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. White, good.
Oh, check out the handles. They're nasty. Spin move. Had his man grabbing for air.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Boston. The season well underway, and they've been solid in 3rd right now. And, of course, the Pacers. They're looking to turn it around down at the bottom of the conference now.
Well, I think for Boston, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Now, here's Siakam. 17 points in the game.
And wiry strong. Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
Brown outside. Shoots the 3. Here's Cada. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. On the wing, Mathurin. Score the basket, his fifth of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Now here's White. 15 points in the game. To the middle. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And it's easy to see that Brown continues to develop as a playmaker. His work paying off.
Pacers leading by 6. Pass to Neesmith. Indiana moving it around. And a wide open look for Siakam. And it's off from 3-point range.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
There's the screen. That's a 2 from Pritchard. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Mathurin. Siakam outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Nemhard. There's the triple. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Cada. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, Jaylen Brown never loses confidence. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla said he has great short-term memory. If he misses a shot, it never affects the next one. You can't shake him. I just love his poise and his ability to attack. Brown said, every time I take the floor, I want to be aggressive. Back to you, Kevin.
You absolutely love that confidence. Okay, Allie, we thank you. Change here. Jackson's checked in. Tillman, he's checked in for Boston.
Substitution on the court.
And here is Neesmith. 5 points in the game. Pass to Mathurin. Knocks down the 3 balls. Mathurin's got 15 points.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Inside, here's Tillman, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And it's the Pacers with the ball, following the bucket by the Celtics. And they pick up 2. 10 points for him.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics, trailing by 5. Pass to Hauser. And the 3 off target.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Jackson passes to Huff. Back to Jackson. Here's Nemhard. 13 points in the game. 4 on the shot clock. Mathurin for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Tillman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brown the pass to Pritchard. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 8th assist in the game.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Here's Nemhard. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Pass to Mathurin. There's a screen. Drills it from outside. Mathurin's got 10 points in just the second half.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Tillman.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Indiana's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Down low, Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And the Celtics shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. The Celtics working the ball around now. And Brown throws it down.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
Pacers leading by 4. Nemhard with it. 13 points in the game. And he banks in the layup. Mathurin's got 12 now in this quarter.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
The Celtics shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. Brown outside. .121 left to play in the third. Here's White. Buries it from three-point range. White's got 18 points.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
It's a close game here in Indianapolis. Here's Neesmith. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Tillman. Now here's White. Here's Tillman. He has 6. Rebounded by Jackson.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Now here's Neesmith. White covering. Neesmith, the pass to Huff. Just 5 on the clock. Nemhard for 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's White. Back to Brown. Over Mathurin. No good on the last second attempt there. Benedict Mathurin has been leading the charge for the Pacers. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. T.J. McConnell is out there with Shepard, and it's Walker in at the 3 spot. That's the Pacers' 5.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Simon's on the wing. Left block shot on the way. Pacers with the rebound. And Walker kicks to Siakam. Walker with the screen for Siakam. No good with the triple. Celtics trail by 6. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Boucher. And here is Simon. And a miss there on the triple.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Siakam's shot is off.
Oh, that's a shot he's got to hit. Brick.
Now Pritchard. Back to Hauser. Cranes the three-pointer.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Now, here's McConnell. Pass to Siakam. Over Boucher. Siakam, that's good. Siakam's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Back to Pritchard. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Pacers. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Simons the pass to Pritchard. Launches a 3, connects from 3-point range.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And the work ethic of Siakam, he's always making the effort to find looks out there.
We've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. The Pacers making a switch here. Buff's jacked in. Then for the Celtics, Garza's jacked in. And it's Brown in for Sam Hauser. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Allie, thank you so much. Now, here's Brown. No good that time. Walker with some nice D. Shepard, the pass to McConnell. Out to the wing. Siakam against Boucher. Pascal Siakam again. And now an 8-point Indiana lead.
And he's really been dialed in here down the stretch. 5 of 7 from the field.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Bounce pass Pritchard. Here's Brown. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got 6 rebounds in the game. McConnell passes to Siakam. Some solid defense from Brown.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Celtics trail by 8. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Brown. Here's Boucher. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Pacers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Now, Shepard. Lock at 6. Siakam outside. And that one drops for him. 32 points for Siakam.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Here's Brown. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Now McConnell. Siakam outside. Off target from 3-point range. Simon's on the wing. Misses the 3. Pacers leading by 10. Outside, Walker. Brown against Siakam. Shoots over Brown. Siakam misses. Boston shooting here about 46% for the game. Simons, the pass to Garza. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got 7 rebounds in the game. Going inside. Basket counts. Siakam's got 34.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the rack.
And so Simons will bring it up for the Celtics. A 12-point game. Brown down low, working on Walker. That's a 2 from Simons. Again, Simons missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's Huff. Shepard, the pass to Huff. And the shot goes in. Huff's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pacers.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Huff's gone a nice 5 of 6 shooting from the field. Boucher with a screen on Walker. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
Ooh, that's a slick move off the deck. Brown finds ways to free himself up.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. To the middle, here's Siakam. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And you hear about the second apron, bringing both financial and basketball-related penalties. Richard, do you think that shrinks the window for contending teams?
It's going to force some very, very tough decisions. We've already seen teams making adjustments to put themselves in a better financial position. Those penalties, they're aggressive.
The first one falls.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Jarris Walker. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Shepard. And Andrew Nemhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Siakam hits them both.
And with Siakam, it's been fun to watch his post-game develop. He's got a host of moves in the paint.
And here's Brown. White finds Brown. Pass to Walsh. A three-pointer off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Nemhard with it. He's looking for Siakam and finds him. Over Brown. And the shot goes in from Siakam. Siakam's got 38 points.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Celtics trail by 16. Pass to Pritchard. Outside, White. Brown sets a screen for White. No good on the triple. The Pacers shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Siakam passes to Nemhard. Right side, Mathurin. 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. No good there. Celtics trail by 16. Here's Pritchard. White setting the pick for Pritchard.
Celtics foul. Manias Kinta. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Indiana leading by 16. Now Siakam. From 7. And yeah, it's good.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Pascal Siakam.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row, they turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's an 18-point game. White. It's good.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Tatum. A defended by Mathurin.
Assist from
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Indiana. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Siakam. Puts down the fadeaway jam.
And on the offensive end, Siakam is so efficient. He makes a constant effort to find the open man.
White outside. From outside, buries the deep ball.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And here are the Pacers now, following the three-pointer by Derek White. Here's Mathurin. We've got 1:23 left here in the fourth quarter. Rebounded by Brown. Celtics trail by 12. White drives in. Off the glass.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
Here's Siakam, following the basket by Derek White. Fires the three. The shot misses.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Left side, Brown. Cleared away by Mathurin. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Oh, and he cannot get the layup. White fires. No good from three. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have fun playing the game. And I think, I got to just be myself. Like, don't get lost in everything going on. Be yourself. Play basketball, have fun. And, I'm just happy to be able to go out there and play hard.
Guys, he wants the pressure. Thanks, Pascal.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Pascal Siakam.